Hello, good evening. You are watching India Daily Exclusive English. I am Ashish Sinha. Today, Supreme Court observed that a house cannot be demolished even if the person has been convicted, while hearing a petition challenging bulldozer action against the accused individual in various cases. Regarding that, we have Advocate Vineet Jindal. Vineet, how do you see this remark, which comes from the top court of the country, when Supreme Court made it very clear that the house cannot be demolished even if the person is convicted?
Yes, this is not a new statement which is given by the Supreme Court. That is in law of land. Uh, there is a process by which the house can be demolished, and there is no provision which is cited that any person who is an accused in any offence, his house can be demolished. So it isn't just a reversible of that contention and that law which is already been there. So there is nothing new basically. Even the state and central government in this matter that already say that yes, this houses have not been demolished because they are accused. These houses are demolished because they are unauthorized constructions. So their affidavit is already been there. I don't know why this so much havoc has been created on this particular statement made by the Supreme Court. Uh, this is something like unnecessary comments basically from
No,
the
but
other.
Supreme Court also said now that we are going to lay down some guidelines regarding the demolition through the bulldozer.
Yes, there is another aspect of this issue. There is a special contention which is made by the petitioner in their petition that their houses has been demolished without due process, and they are targeted because they are belongs to a particular community. So these two specific allegation put by them upon the state government and the central government. So upon that, the Supreme Court says, okay, if anyone has been aggrieved, because there are different law, there are state laws which will be applicable on unauthorized demolition, unauthorized construction demolition, and it is be specified with the state government only. So now the Supreme Court says, okay, will from a specific universal law for India, pan India basis, by which any demolition took place, it will according with the law which has been later on which will come. So there is nothing wrong in it also. If some pan India basis law or some pan India basis direction has been come, that is good. We have to welcome this. Why not?
Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, who appeared for the Union of India in this matter, he argued that the house are being demolished when there is a violation of law. We act only if there are municipal law violation. But there is a one question which is put by the Supreme Court that whenever the arresting is happening, after that this bulldozer action come in the light.
So yes, that is very relevant question. The purpose of this question is also very relevant, and in that respect, I think the state government has already different state, UP state government, Madhya Pradesh state government, that already been specified this thing that okay, it is not like that they have taken action again only against the person who is accused and having a unauthorized construction. Unauthorized construction procedure has been always going on. It is not only about this accused, it is about the process. The process has been going on upon the other properties which is unauthorized constructions. So it is not related to accused only. And if you are saying that this action has been initiated against a accused person, it is because the priority basis action has been taken against them. So it is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong in it. If some message has been conveyed by the state government to the accused that okay, if you are doing something wrong, then your illegal unauthorized construction of the property has been demolished. There is nothing wrong in it also. I don't know why this actually the problem is they are different political parties, and they are trying to put this contention as per their own benefits. So it is the process which is taken in this whole action. I don't think there is any violation of any law, or there is specifically any beneficiary of this thing, or they are never been targeted a particular community. There are persons who has been construction, unauthorized construction. Their buildings have been demolished. So that is also as per law. So I don't think there is anything wrong or anything
So,
illegal.
what does the land of law, Indian law says about the demolition of any building? As we know that there are some norms prior to date, before that means before the demolition, they have to send some notice to particular the house owner. But they allege, the petitioner alleged that they didn't receive any kind of notice when the person was arrested. That means accused was arrested. His house was demolished.
Look, there are different MC law, municipal corporation law in every state that has been established by their own procedure. So the process is specifically mentioned in MC law, municipal corporation laws. There are a process to before demolishing any house, particularly the MC official, the commissioner of the particular district, has to send a notice to the person who has been constructed unauthorized construction. After that, a specific time has been some time has been given, and after that, demolition, if they are not satisfied with the answer, or it has been proved that it is an unauthorized construction, then that demolition drive would be taken place. So, as far as my concern, as far as my knowledge, the state government has already been told that there is no such action has been taken against the law. The process has been followed. The notice has been issued. Even today, the SG Tushar Mehta specifically stated that the notice in respect of the property which is belong to some Congress leader, I think in MP. So he has specifically stated about this thing that legal the notice, the particular notice for unauthorized construction and all has been issued to them way back. So now they are contending that didn't receive any notice. This is wrong. So the law has been specified, the process has been specified, but again I can say that there are people who is trying to safeguard the people who has been indulged in illegal activities of unauthorized construction, and a particular I can say the particular persons who is a mafia kind of thing, they are involved in this kind of activities, and they are trying to create a web kind that it is against a particular community or it is against the law. But I don't see anything which is against the law in this kind of action. If something in some unauthorized construction be constructed, that should be removed. Why not? And Supreme Court specifically itself in several judgments says that any unauthorized construction should not be permitted and it should be demolished.
No, I am agree with you. It should be removed, but the land of law should be followed. You can't do now pick and choose policy. What petitioner alleges in their petition, because they claim that there is a pick and choose policy is going on.
No, it is not about pick and choose policy. They are most of the petitioner, I specifically say, the most of the petitioner are belongs to a particular community, or I am assuring I have names of a person who has belongs to other communities. Like it is about not about Hindu, Muslim, or any other religion. It is about a person who has been constructed unauthorized construction, who has been indulged in this kind of illegal activities. That is their allegation, but they cannot prove this. I no state government has said that the action in these matters, which is pending before the Supreme Court, it has been taken on a priority basis because the property belongs to some accused. So there are two different aspects. One, the person who has been accused in a matter, and his property has been belongs to unauthorized construction. So I specifically say this is something else. Their intention is something else. They are just trying to safeguard the people who have been indulged in this kind of illegal activities, nothing else. So I don't
Means that means you wanted to say that the petitioner wanted to divert this topic, or they wanted to fully stop the bulldozer carvai what we are seeing in the past few years.
Yes, yes, definitely. They are trying to, by saying this, it is against a particular community. They are trying to give a religious color of this action. So I don't think it is appropriate. I think the Supreme Court should also note that since this bulldozer action has been initiated, it is not about that 100 houses which has been petitioned before the Supreme Court. There are lakhs of houses which has been demolished during that period. Why not the other person come forward? Supreme Court must ask the state governments, Let file the report how number of houses has been demolished since this action has been initiated from last 5 years or 6 years. So it will clarify everything. Why this person
But
will.
I think it's a very good question you rose. I think no one has raised this question before the top court of the country, that Supreme Court should ask the state government to provide a data. What is in the and that how many bulldozer action has been taken last 4 or 5 years? Everything would be clear before the top court. I think it's a
Yes,
good idea.
yes, that's why I'm saying there are people who are trying to give religious color in all this kind of scenarios and illegal action by saying that these actions are illegal and targeting a particular community. It is not like that. The state government has a responsibility to follow the rule of land, and they are following the rules. And by following the rules, it is not only about the 100 houses which has been demolished and they have filed a petition before the Supreme Court. There are lakhs of houses who has been unauthorized constructed and they has been demolished before by the state government. I think the state government should take initiative and file that report before the Supreme Court and say that, look, it is not only about this 100 petitioners or 100 persons. It is about the lakhs of people who has been constructed illegal construction and we have demolished. It is in process and the process has been followed. It is about the rule of law. It is. I don't think why not the state government himself file a detail
Yes,
of
of
this.
course. They have to file a detailed affidavit before the top court of country and claim and say that yes, we have demolished this kind of houses within that period of year. There is
Yes.
nothing pick and choose policy which was claimed by the petitioners.
Yes, and what is their contention? Their contention is a person who is an accused. That's why they are targeting, and the house has been demolished because he is an accused. That is the petitioner's plea. But the scenario is totally different. State government has specifically stated that the houses has been demolished because it is against the municipal laws. It is unauthorized constructions, and they have the persons who has been petitioned over there. They cannot prove anything which is say contrary to the submission of the state government. So I don't know why this hawk has been created. And today I have seen there are several news agencies has been run this news that Supreme Court had take initiative and put a specific query and raise a objection upon the bulldozer action. So it is not like that. It is that is a question which is put to the state government, and state government replied that no, it is not
No,
a.
one more thing I wanted to cite that one of the petitioner counsel he have mentioned that the Guwahati High Court judgment in which Guwahati High Court had directed the state government to provide a compensation around I think 65 lakhs. What I heard. So these kind of cases also had come, na?
Yes, definitely. If something is against the law, it is something illegal has been done by the state government, then they also have a responsibility. They have a responsibility to compensate the person who has been victim of that action. So, look, that is something different. If something wrong has been done with anyone, then they have a right. They can claim compensation, and state government has a responsibility to provide the compensation to that victim. But you cannot say that this all action become illegal if one or two person has been no become a victim of some wrong step. So it is
No,
something
no,
different.
but one question also raised that the why there is a state government in a hurry to take to demolish any one house.
No, it is
Follow
not
the
only.
procedure.
It is yes, Ashish bhai. That's why I'm saying the state government in Supreme Court on his own affidavit, their own affidavit says that no action has been taken without due process of law. When the state government has been specifically stated in their affidavit in this respect, then what is the cost? What question left? I don't know why the people has been asking this question. It is totally irrelevant now. The state government specifically stated that we are following the rules. If something wrong has been happened with anyone, come forward. They will compensate. That is a different aspect. But you cannot universally say that okay, all the demolition has been taken illegally. That all demolition has been taken without due process of law. It is not like that. And as I
No, Vineet
already
bhai,
told,
what my legal knowledge says that regarding that demolition, that if the concerned authority have to issue first notice, then they have to give time to file their reply, and after that they have to also give to time to seek, and if they wanted to seek any legal remedies, then the demolition can take place. And that's why I'm
yes,
asking why the authorities are so hurried. What we are seeing in the past, that just suppose he's an accused, he was arrested today, and yesterday and tomorrow his house is going to be demolished by some concerned authority. This is the main question which is before the top court of the country.
Ashish bhai, this is a question of the petitioners, and I'm very confidently says that the state government replied upon this thing that whosoever says that I have not received any notice, then that is wrong. They have issued notices in the past, a long time back or some time back. They are specifically stating about this thing. And if some person is an accused in some offense, and after 2 or 3 days his house has been demolished, that is also followed by due process. Due process has been followed before that he become an accused. It is not about that you can say that it is on priority basis that action can has been taken, but the process has been followed even when he is not, that person is not an accused. His house has been illegally constructed, and the notice was issued in past. So I think
Hmm.
there is a statement by the SG specifically in this regard that the notices were issued when the construction was the construction was completed. The notice was issued. They have received the notice. So if someone appear before the top court and say that okay, we are not receiving any notice, but they have to prove this. So this matter is still on a very initial stage if we are talking about the evidences. But the statement
No,
of the
one of
state
the
government.
our viewer he asked the question: Is the bulldozer Sarkar is the future of justice?
Look, it was not about bulldozer Sarkar. It is the name has been given by the public and the media. The government himself never say that we are a bulldozer Sarkar or we are like that. Even the UPCM specifically stated that we will take actions. Actions means the actions which is as per the law. So the bulldozer is also working as per law. It is not against the law. So whosoever asking this question, this is wrong. I think the process is there. The process of demolishing any unauthorized construction has been specifically mentioned in the state and municipal corporation laws, and every state has responsibility to follow that municipal laws. And as far as my concern, what I have learned from the petitions and the statement of the state governments, they are saying that we have followed the law, we have followed the MC rules, the notices were issued, and after that the demolition was taken place. It may be possible the notice was not issued on a that particular days, a week or 20 days or 30 days, it would be 2 years back. That could be possible, but is it not like that that notice never been issued or the opportunity has not been provided? So after notice would be issued, the person who has occupying that illegal or unconstructed house, they also have a responsibility to demolish that particular house their own, but they have not been demolished. Then the government has been take initiative and demolish it. What is wrong in it?
My last question to you: that why Supreme Court said that there is a need to set up a guideline regarding the bulldozer action?
Because the aroma and the I can say that there are people who have cite specific no atmosphere, like it is the action which is going on, it is against a particular community. And we have seen that I have seen the judgment of Delhi High Court, which is in which the municipal corporation of Delhi is respondent. In that petition, the Supreme Court says why the MCD of Delhi, Municipal Corporation of Delhi, did not specify how a property can be demolished. There are lacunas, definitely. We are agreeing upon this thing that in MC rule even there are lacunas which should be improved. their need of improve. It is a time taking process, and now I think there is a time, if the Supreme Court understand this thing by virtue of this petition, it is really nice. It is really good, because it is not about the persons who are filing the petition before the Supreme Court. It is also about the persons who has been not been before the Supreme Court. So if some universal rule has been established for pan India basis, that is a good step, and we all, being a legal persons, we all welcome this step.
Thank you, Vineet ji, for sharing your views, also explaining what the Supreme Court today observed, what was the responsibility of the state government, what was the law, and whether the state government is following these law or not. What was the submission which is made by the Solicitor General Tushar Mehta before the top court of the country? However, it is remained to be seen that what guidelines Supreme Court is going to set up regarding bulldozer action. Thank you, viewers. Thank you.